This video compiles a list of some of the most dangerous roads in the world. Videos are provided for each road, many of which show people traveling over some of the roughest terrain on the planet. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Fairy Meadows Road. Starting from Karakoram Highway and leading to the village of Tado, this road may only be 10 miles long, but it is absolutely harrowing. It is narrow, unpaved, and unmaintained, and instead of guardrails, there is a multi-thousand-meter drop to the valley below. The road also climbs nearly 8,000 feet in a short distance, meaning much of the drive is composed of frighteningly steep sections. While the fairy meadows that await those who make the drive are unspeakably gorgeous, few are brave enough to make it there. Number 9. 99 Bend Road to Heaven, China. It comes as no surprise that the country that brought us the Jiangxi Grand Canyon Glass Bridge and the rickety wooden walkways of Huashan also has its share of dangerous roads. Located in Tianmen Mountain National Park in central China, the 99 Bend Road to Heaven features, you guessed it, 99 death-defying hairpin turns constructed hundreds of feet in the air. If you went off the road in such places, you'd surely die in a fiery crash. In bad weather, with the ever-looming possibility of an earthquake, the road is incredibly treacherous. Number 8. Pan American Highway, Alaska to Chile. The Pan American Highway is not entirely dangerous. That is, it's probably no worse than your average American highway. But in some places, you risk your freedom and even your life by using the Pan American Highway as a means of travel. Certainly, a dangerous section of the Pan American Highway winds through Mexico and Central America, where drug cartel terrorists roam. And in the Panamanian section of the road, you could encounter FARC rebels, who often take captives and hold them for ransom, sometimes for years, while others never escape their makeshift jungle prisons. Anyway, the Pan American Highway is 30,000 miles long, and the only broken section of the road is the 60-mile Darien Gap between Panama and Colombia, where the FARC are even worse. Let's hope they never complete the highway through there. Number 7. Sichuan-Tibet Highway, China. This very long highway connects Chengdu in Sichuan with Lhasa in Tibet through an area known as Kham. Continuously beset with rockslides and avalanches, the Sichuan-Tibet Highway is a treacherous, switchback-laden highway that winds among towering peaks, often causing vomit-spewing altitude sickness in travelers. Along the way, numerous Buddhist monasteries, red-robed Buddhists, and herds of yaks can be seen. The road was built between 1950 and 1954, and since then, many thousands of people have died while traveling on the Sichuan-Tibet Highway, a shocking 7,500 deaths for every 100,000 drivers. Number 6. James Dalton Highway, Alaska. Also known as the North Slope Haul Road, the James Dalton Highway is a road used by truckers, especially those who travel to and from the Prudhoe Bay oil fields on the North Slope of Alaska. In fact, the road supports the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System. The highway is 414 miles long, paved in places, but about 3/4 of it is not. There are no medical facilities along the road, and only 3 towns exist along the way. It's advised that anyone traveling the road should bring survival gear and plenty of supplies. Interestingly, the TV reality show, Ice Road Truckers, has many episodes dramatizing the rigors of traveling on this deadly, primitive road. Number 5. Kolyma Highway and Lena Highway, the Road of Bones. Traveling through Siberia is always a challenge. Nicknamed the Road of Bones, this Siberian road from Magadan to Never meanders its way through one of the coldest regions in the world. It is a combination of 2 highways, the R504 Kolyma Highway and the A360 Lena Highway, both of which are subject to the same dangers, though the R504 is better maintained. The highways are joined by the Lena River Ice Road, which is exactly what it sounds like, a road across the river that is open yearly from December through April, when the ice is frozen enough to drive on, or so one hopes. Sadly, dozens lose their lives each year when their vehicles fall through the ice. The preferred time to travel on the road is winter, when the ground and water are frozen, making travel somewhat easier. But during July and August, when it tends to rain a lot, the road becomes a monstrous quagmire, leading to traffic jams miles long. Number 4. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. When the Chinese government decided it wasn't worth the trouble and expense to make a road that would be used by only 300 villagers, 13 of those villagers decided to build the 0.8-mile tunnel through the solid rock of a vertical cliff. Located in the Taihang Mountains in the province of Henan, the villagers used explosives to blow their way through this vertiginous cliff. Lacking road building experience, some villagers died in accidents. The tunnel is 15 feet high and 12 feet wide, barely wide enough for 2 cars. Taking 5 years to build, the road was open to traffic in 1977. Beware, this road is particularly dangerous when it rains. Number 3. Zoji La Pass, India. Just about any road that wends through the highest mountain range in the world would probably be at least somewhat dangerous to travel. The Zoji Pass certainly qualifies in this regard, since it's a dirt road with no guardrails or traffic signs, and where landslides are a continual problem. Moreover, the road zigzags among craggy peaks at over 11,000 feet at its highest elevation. Connecting the towns of Srinagar and Leh in the western Himalayan mountain range, Zoji Pass is generally closed during the winter, when 50-foot snowdrifts make it impassable. Mercifully for drivers on the road, Zoji Pass is only about 9 kilometers long. By the way, it was originally built in 1947 and first used for military purposes. Number 2. North Yungas Road, the Road of Death. If you don't want to travel on a road nicknamed the Road of Death, stay away from this one. Leading from La Paz to Coroico, the Road of Death is almost 50 miles of one-lane road, featuring vertical drops of as much as 3,000 feet into the Amazon rainforest below. Astonishingly, the road has over 200 hairpin turns. Up until 1994, nearly 300 travelers died on the road every year. Numerous makeshift memorials can be seen in places where hapless folks have plunged over precipices and gone crashing down into the jungle ravines below. Fortunately, the worst part of the road has now been bypassed by a 2-lane paved road, so vehicle traffic on the road has diminished. But cyclists still challenge the Road of Death, some dying in the process. Incidentally, the South Yungas Road to Cochabamba is considered almost as dangerous. Number 1. Killar to Pangi Road, via Kishtwar, India. This hair-raising road is only for people who love to drive in the mountains and have nerves of steel. Open only during the summer months, this rocky, gravelly road is about 70 miles long. A 6-mile stretch of it is particularly hazardous. Rocky overhangs look as if they could fall upon the roadway at any moment. The road was built hundreds of years ago by local villagers and has not been repaired over the decades. Only wide enough for one jeep at a time and having no guardrails, this dirt and gravel road is terrifyingly unstable in places. One false move by a driver could send a vehicle 2,000 feet down a vertical cliff. This road is so frightening that it's hard to watch videos of people driving over it. If your bucket list has this one on it, make sure it's your last challenge. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.